and welcome to Katie's Studio, where I help you with all things crafty. I'm a mom and an art teacher, and shortly after COVID started, I began painting canvases like these ones with my then 2.5-year-old daughter. From these paintings and my experiences teaching art, I developed these 7 steps that I'm going to share with you today to help you successfully paint with your toddler at home. Enjoy! The 7 steps to successfully paint with your toddler are: focus on the process, set up your space, explain simple ground rules, complement the process, paint with them, limit their color choices, and display it. Focus on the painting process. This means the only goal is to get them to use a tool, which could be their hand, to move the paint on canvas. Sometimes as parents we get caught up in results. This is practicing the painting process, not creating artwork for a major art gallery. Set up your space. In the best conditions, toddlers do not have the kinesthetic ability to keep paint perfectly on the canvas. We do not want to discipline for honest mistakes. Make sure that the table and floor are either covered or that you are okay with them being stained. Try to place a canvas on a flat surface away from a wall. Provide them with multiple tools. I like several sponge brushes and some brushes of various sizes. This is a 12 by 12 inch canvas, but any size works. I recommend crafty acrylic paint. I keep the paint on a nearby counter out of reach of my toddler. Explain some simple ground rules to your toddler. I have 2 simple rules. 1, you try to keep paint on the canvas only. This means no eating paint and doing our best to keep the paint off the walls and tables. And rule 2, keep painting. I personally allow my toddler to paint with her hands, but you might choose to require a brush or tool. Whatever the rules are, make sure that you keep them simple and short. Also, be prepared to follow through on the warnings and end the paint session when necessary. In our house, this sounds like: first warning, please try to keep your paint on the canvas. Second warning, if your paint comes off the canvas on purpose again, we're putting the paints away for the day. Then the follow through. We're done painting today because you're not keeping the paints on the canvas. We'll try again tomorrow. Compliment the process and ask questions. Avoid general compliments like "good job." Try to make your compliments genuine and specific. For example, I like you're using that big brush. Look how the blue and green are blending. And I love that handprint. This brush stroke and physically point looks really neat because it runs really far across the canvas. Some questions you can ask your toddler are: what is that? What color do you like best? What is your favorite part of the painting? Which color do you want more of? Paint with them at their level. Model using various tools at an ability level that your toddler can duplicate. This starts with lines and stamping, but can progress to simple shapes. By painting with them, you will increase their engagement, their likelihood to experiment, and have an opportunity to bond with your child. The next step is the least important, and that is to limit their color choices. If you limit their color choices, then they will be more likely to create a more attractive final piece. This is an optional rule because, again, rule 1, we are not focused on the end result. You can add white or glitter to any of these schemes as well. Color schemes that blend well together are blue, yellow, and green, yellow, red, and orange, pink, red, blue, and purple. This is Ella's favorite. And finally, display it. Put it up in the house, put it up in a frame, wrap it as a gift. Stencil a quote on top. Celebrate what they did and what you guys did together. Show it off. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.